Isaac, welcome back to some more Encrypted _. We're here in the dead of night, Isaac. It's all out of whack.
Well, Nick,
right?
I mean, I'm judging by the hat that you're wearing, I figured that you're in your element right here, man.
That's true, actually. That's true. Although, but that's usually reserved for my vampire costume, Isaac, not my witch costume. But I assume, to be fair, witches can also do most of their witch-related activities at night as well.
I always picture them at night, man. You know, they've got a cauldron over an open flame. Ooh, they're stirring it with a giant, wooden spoon. Ooh. It's ever so slightly bubbling. You know, what cookbooks would call simmering away, just a tiny little bit. And she's cackling away.
A bottle of rum. Here I am fishing in my cauldron. I'm going to catch some rotten fish.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. We just set up a mob farm, Nick, over here.
Oh, yeah, we did.
At the end of the last episode. And this chest is very
full of witch hats. Isaac,
it is, man. I'll join you, man. Here we go.
Yeah,
I forgot to get rid of my sunglasses.
I know. Yeah, it's a trade-off, man. It's most unfortunate.
Well, actually, Nick, what you can do, if you want to be sneaky, right? If you want to know that you're a cool guy underneath, but act like a witch in public, get your glasses back out of the system, man. Put your glasses on your head, take the hat off.
Yeah.
Right? And then in your inventory, you see this little, chest plate icon at the bottom right of your character?
Oh, yes.
Click on that, put the witch hat in the head slot.
Yo, so the sunglasses are.
You don't see the sunglasses,
you don't see them, no,
but everyone
you're
knows.
Wearing
if
them.
you know,
it's slightly darker in your vision. Oh, okay, good.
So we've got a couple of things to do today, man. We need to sort this out because we're on the precipice. Yeah. First of all, I'm going to turn mob sounds down because, geez, these guys are freaking loud.
True, actually, yeah.
My goodness. I just went to music and sound, and then hostile creature. Just turn those guys down a bit.
That's true, actually. Yeah, let me do that. I'm here trying to do the complicated way. There we go. Hostile creatures, 30%. Oh, that's better.
Yeah. So we need to sort this out in terms of getting rid of the bows and the broken bits of armor and
sticks.
Sticks. Random bits of junk.
Lacerating stick of duelist, glacial stick of critical thinking.
We don't want any critical thinking here, man. That's not what we're about.
I just want to follow the regime, Isaac. Exactly.
So we need to do that. We also need to kind of hopefully automate the bringing of resources from our quarry in the mining dimension, which is currently off simply due to the fact that we have too many resources banked up and ready to go, right? So over here, man, between streams, I did put more grout into the smeltery, and I set up a tiny little bit of automation here, basically just a lever above the faucet, makes it so the faucet constantly pours out, and then down here I'll just be making more seared stone so we can make the smeltery just that little bit bigger. But we were talking about setting up the Foundry so that we can process all of our resources without living in fear of producing alloys, right? And so I think it's actually going to be easier than initially anticipated, Nick, to get that up and running.
Okay, nice. Is that because of the new wares we've got? Mob farm. Can we break down some of these chemicals? Is that
if you type in scorched into JEI?
Scorched, yes.
It's scorched bricks that we need to kind of build those are the seared bricks equivalent for the Foundry. And these are made with these, either you can make it by crafting 4 polished scorched stone, or you can craft the scorched brick, right? And so we were looking at this, and we were thinking we needed nether grout. The nether grout is soul sand, gravel, and magma creams. And it's the magma creams where we were kind of getting hung up, right? However, if you go back to the scorched brick recipe, instead of smelting nether grout, you can pull magma over flint to get scorched brick. And magma you can get by either melting magma creams or melting magma blocks, Nick. And there are so many magma blocks in the nether that it's not even funny.
Oh, okay.
On top of that,
very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
On top of that recipe we saw earlier, if you click back on scorched bricks, like the actual block, the recipe that is for polished scorched stone, if you click on that and go to the basin, you can see we can just pull magma over basalt, and that also makes the polished scorched stone. And again, the magma is just magma blocks. And if we look at the system, man, We don't have any magma, which, oh my goodness, a blaze escaped, man.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, right. Well, I actually don't have any form of...
you got the flight,
flying. Have I got the flight? Is it in the system?
You keep putting it back in the system. I don't know why. You ended the last episode with it.
Isaac. Yeah. Because the one time I don't, you're going to come back and you say, dude, you didn't put the angel ring in the system and I had to do stuff off camera. Always assume it's in the system. Always assume it's in the system. I always put it back.
All right.
Because of the mutual respect, Isaac.
Mutual respect. Okay. I appreciate that, Nick. I am going to go ahead and get some magma blocks then from the nether. Could you look at putting together those 2 ender chests now that we have access to blaze rods and stuff? I think that should be imminently doable.
Much easier. Yeah, exactly. Yes, we do. We've got blaze rod. We've got loads of blaze rods.
They're coming in. Thick and
so much
fast.
stuff. Oh, this is so good. Okay, let's have a look. Ender chest.
Is there anything in life that you don't want to be coming in thick and fast? I guess death,
lord.
Right?
Death, yeah, death.
I was saying death, not death, but that's close enough. I mean, same thing, really.
Yeah, they're both along the same lines.
Death, it might as well be the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want either, really, do you? Oh my!
No, exactly.
Oh, I see. My magma blocks are inside of my little pocket storage. Right, that makes sense. Here we go. I thought I'd mined some before, and then I didn't know where they were, and then I just mined some more, and I didn't get any, and I was like, where is it going? It's in my pocket.
Where's it gone? I
got 235 magma blocks already, man. And so I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Look, like I don't know if you got my stream open, man, but like, look at this.
I've got it.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, see that's the power of frickin' flight, man.
Yeah, power of magma.
So good. Power of magma. Here we go. Right, 2 standard issue ender chests.
No, not Minecraft ender chests, right?
Oh, do we want this other one?
Of course. You remember Minecraft ender chests are garbage. You think I couldn't make 8 obsidian and an eye of ender? You think that's what I was struggling with? You think that was like I was like, oh, this is such a difficult crafting recipe. I please need to defer this to Nick.
I was thinking, damn.
This guy.
This is why we've been waiting. This is easy, Isaac.
Freaking jabroni.
We want this stuff. All right. So I need to put together some leather, some protein, which is just some stuff.
I might die here, man.
Oh no! Oh god!
Ooh, very close. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's all right, man. Everything's all right. Okay. All right. Bless the rotten flesh, dude. Get so much protein.
Yeah.
All right.
We got protein in the system as well, I think, by the way. Quite a bit of it, by the way, as well. Okay, so I'll put all these magma blocks in here. Those are going to melt down in our new larger than life smeltery. You got an iron bucket, by the way, man?
Let me have.
You hoarding the buckets in your inventory?
Close lock. Yes, I have an iron bucket. I'll just deposit that. There you go.
Thank you for your deposit. Your deposit has been registered. Welcome. Appreciate it.
All right, get some of this.
You make a lot of deposits, man?
Yeah, I usually deposit my
thoughts.
I deposit my alpha male masculinity, Isaac.
Right.
Upon unsuspecting individuals.
Oh wow. Yeah. How does that play out?
Incredibly well.
Right.
Isaac.
They love it.
They love it. Yeah, them.
Can't get enough.
They're unsuspecting individuals.
Unsuspecting them.
Yeah, exactly.
When was the last time you deposited money into a bank account, like physically, man?
Oh, like cash?
Yeah.
Oh, probably like 10 years ago. When I used to get like cash in envelopes as birthday presents and stuff. And then
cash in envelopes for services rendered.
Exactly. So I'd go to the bank and I'd be like, here's £100, here's my card. And they'd be like, okay. Thank you. Done.
Yeah, can we see some ID? Make sure you're not 12.
Yeah, I was 12.
Yeah, I know, don't worry.
Yeah, I was 12. But they knew better than to ask, Isaac. They knew better than to ask.
Right.
Okay.
I see.
Don't worry.
Yeah, no, I can't remember last time I put physical cash in the bank, man.
You ever put physical cash in the bank?
Yeah, I have put physical cash in the bank. Like I'm old enough to have physically put cash in the bank. Like even before, like these days, you can go and put cash in the bank without talking to a human, right? They've got machines that do it. You walk up and you put your card in, and then they're like, okay, and you put your money in, and they take it. It goes, and it tells you how much money you put in, and then sometimes it's right, sometimes it's not, and then they give you that money. But like, no man,
yeah, £50 notes, Isaac.
Yeah, when I was
right,
like 16, man, I was going to you had to go to a physical person and be like, hey, can I put this money in? Heck, when I I was back in, so I was 16 when I first started making YouTube videos, right? And I was waiting for my first payment, right, to come out. I've been making videos for like however long, and I was informed that I was going to receive payment, but like I had no idea when that payment was going to come, and they were putting it straight in my bank account, right? They didn't like send me an email or anything, and so like 10 times in the course of like 2 months, I went to the bank and I just had to ask. I had to ask what my balance was to the woman, and she'd just write down like she'd write down like 16 pence on a small piece of paper and slide it to me and be like, "You've got nothing in your account."
You got nothing. You got nothing. I think what I used to do is I used to
and then one day it was there, and I was like, "Big pug, nice."
Yeah. I used to put my card in an ATM and then find out that way. That's what I used to do. Yeah. I didn't have the.
This was back before they got rid of all the small banks, man. This bank was closer to me than any ATM was.
Yeah.
It was so nearby.
I remember those days. I remember having small banks. They're all gone now.
They're all gone. Even the big banks are gone, man. There's nothing.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, it's just, there's nothing.
I mean, to be fair,
for the old people, man.
I mean, we just pointed it out. Like, we've never deposited money in the last 10 years. We've not deposited money in an account, right? So,
but it's the poor old people. They're like, oh yes, I must deposit my 12 shillings and sixpence into my bank account.
I guess I'm gonna.
And they got nowhere to go.
I guess I'm gonna get the 3-hour bus to the nearest mega city to find the nearest HSBC branch.
This is actually the secret anti-inflation measures put in by the powers.
Don't let all people put their money in their accounts.
Put their money in, so it's effectively counted as burned.
Yeah. I think that's how they count inflation.
Deflationary. Yeah.
If it's not in a bank, it doesn't count.
It ceases to exist.
To be fair, that's almost true these days, man. The number of places you go to that don't accept cash anymore is crazy.
Oh
like,
no,
they'll just be like, it might as well not count as money if it's not in the bank.
Yeah, no. It's wild. I went to a place.
Go on.
Recently, and they accepted cash, but the lady was like, I'm really sorry, we don't have the right change because whenever we want to go get change, the bank is really like anal about how much change you can take out. Right? Like they were like, oh, you have to like register everything. You can only take out a small amount. You can only take out these denominations because they'll be up your ass about why you're taking cash out, even if it's for change purposes.
I feel like that's not.
Yeah. And so we were like, oh yeah, okay. She was like, I'm really sorry, I don't have the correct change.
But like, I think she might be talking nonsense, man. Like, I'm pretty sure that you can
no, seriously,
change out of a bank.
It sounded like pretty rough. I don't think she was lying. No, there's no need not to, right?
I mean, she probably just didn't have the change.
If she didn't have the change, she'd just be like, I don't have the change.
But like you can go into a bank today and you could ask for like, if you had like a £50 note, you could say, can I get this in £1 coins or in 20 pence pieces? They did give it to you.
I think it's with businesses, right? They're just like, oh yeah, I mean, you can have this level of change, but it's not a lot, right? Because not that many people.
I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know, man. No, like maybe they've got an odd bank.
She wasn't lying. She wasn't lying.
My girlfriend's worked in a bank. I'm well aware of the fact that you can definitely take out a staggering amount of change as a business without much paperwork.
Okay, well, maybe you just request it, using that.
Right? It's either the bank they're using or like the setup they've got, but like you can definitely take it. Like, there's a reason all the other businesses don't have trouble giving change out, man.
I think she was like, it's there's a lot of paperwork involved, right? Like, it's
was this a small business or like was she the owner, the proprietor of the business? Yeah,
this was a very small business.
I think you've been played. I think someone's
I mean,
to
be fair, dude. I mean, at this point, I took my card out and paid, but that's like not in their interests, right? Because they would the merchant fees.
Well,
they'll get less
tricky,
money,
right? Because like on the one hand, it is companies do pay more for card transactions, but like cash is also not free in that somebody does have to go to the bank and deposit that cash, right? Like that is a cost and a time that has to be paid.
I suppose that's true, but
that doesn't have to be paid if you don't.
There's also the tax reason, which is the low key, like
for sure. If you pay by cash, then they just don't
they just won't
don't disclose it. Yeah, no, that's true.
Because I feel like people are either like, this is card only, or
cash only.
If you pay cash, like they'll be very happy with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? There's quite a few places I go to and they're like, cash? Question mark? Well, they'll give you a freaking discount. Some restaurants, man, they're like 10% discount if you pay cash because they're saving on the tax.
That's actually just like they're just waiting to get caught if you do that, man. Like
they're just like straight up like 10% off.
Right.
Like, okay, well,
might as well say like 17.5%. They might as well put the exact tax breakdown under the thing.
So yeah, that's always interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, I got two of these fancy ender chests.
Get them set up, man. Get them set up.
These are gonna go. I assume it's just rig it to the system, right, and then rig it to the old thingy in the mining dimension.
Yeah, I guess the one in the mining dimension is the first setup there, and if you take an item card from an item, do we have an item card? Item, no. Well, we can make one.
Any item cards?
We're looking for the Laser IO item card.
Let's have a look.
If you feel me.
Oh, I see this. Yeah, this is very straightforward to make. Okay. So I'm taking this abroad.
No, it doesn't work, chat. That's unfortunate.
Are you trying to make the sunglasses show?
Yeah. Actually, to be fair, is there a sunglasses slot? It says glasses. There is a slot that says glasses. Is there head, necklace, back, angel ring, body, bundle, extra, glasses? If I put them there, does that? No, that doesn't work. And then what if I put these? Yeah, they don't. If you put them in the glasses slot, they just don't show up at all, unfortunately.
No, it must just be like a rendering thing. Whatever like headpiece you have on it, that's the only thing that shows.
It's just too expensive, man, to render both at the same time. Like, that's it. Computationally, exactly. Minecraft can't handle
pixels.
it. Yeah,
too many pixels, right, okay. So I'm here. I assume that I need to... Well, okay, first of all, I need to figure out what direction this is west. Or is it? No, it's south. So do I have to set up this item card?
That's correct, yes.
So I need
did you get a new item card?
Yes.
Yeah, so you want to put it in the I assume you're putting the ender chest like at the top of the node. You got to pick a side of the node, put the ender chest down on that side of the node, and then set the item card to insert on that side.
Insert. Okay.
Set to insert by default, by the way.
Oh, okay.
The card is by default set to insert.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Right, okay. And so I go in here, and let me put this bad boy on top.
Also, I'll get a filter here, because I think we should probably blacklist coal.
Oh my lord, God, this looks mad.
What does?
Jeez, this ender chest. It's like a freaking... What? This is some advanced technology, man. This.
I know, right? All the way it slides up and down.
This bloody is doing a dance. Okay, so this is up.
Yep.
Obviously. Chuck that in. Oh, did you want to filter this?
I've already done it, man. There you go, it's in.
Okay, nice. So this should start getting the stuff.
Yes, let me do this, and then down, let me do this, like that. That should work. Is it getting the stuff? It's getting the stuff. So there are speed upgrades we can make to move this stuff faster. They are called there's card overclockers and node overclockers. So it's the card overclockers we want. You can put the card overclockers into like the extractor, because right now it's transferring one item every 20 ticks. You can increase the number of items and decrease the number of ticks if you get more,
okay, let's test it out.
Card overclockers.
I've got one. So this is going in
south. S.
In south.
S club 7.
So I have to put this in the card?
Yes, right click on the card.
Okay.
And then in the top right, above the number 8.
Okay. It's in. Oh, yeah.
Well, so no, it's not in. Where have you put
it? South. Oh, no, not south, actually. Hold on a second. Where have I put that? Where's that gone? Let me have a look. It's in somewhere.
I don't see it anywhere, man.
Dude, what the hell? I put it in. It's gone from my inventory now. Have I been scammed?
Click on the slot in your inventory, make sure it's not still there. Like,
no, it's not there. I put it in the top right slot above the number 8 in the south, and it's disappeared. It's gone. Gone from my inventory.
You need to make another one, man.
What the hell? I've been scammed. I've been scammed of all this gold.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Gold.
I don't know what to tell you about you got to keep an eye out for scams, man.
What the hell is going on? This is ridiculous.
It's like the woman telling you she didn't have cash. You got to keep your eye out for scams, man.
Jesus. Oh God. What is this? What is this? Okay, well, I need more gold now.
Yeah, it might have been a bug. So I had the card open, and it wasn't there for me, and then you put it in, and it might have closed it down.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
right,
Nick. This smeltery is fully occupied. You have to use regular old-fashioned smelting techniques.
Oh, that's fine by me. I prefer it. I can't be bothered with these methods. In fact, no. I should break this down first, should I? Here we go.
I wonder if you can use any basin. I don't think you need a scorched basin. I'm going to assume. I don't need a scorched basin.
Let me do this properly.
Do it properly, man. You double in. You're doing the double before you do it.
Yeah, I'm doubling. Yeah. Here we go.
What kind of store was it, man? This small self-employed business.
It was an Italian deli, Isaac.
Oh,
yeah,
look at that.
It was just a normal girl working there.
Yeah.
She was like, she was just like,
So you think she was the proprietor of this establishment?
No, she wasn't the proprietor.
Oh, in that case, in that case, I feel like the whoever is the proprietor probably just lied to her about the setup.
Maybe.
Because they couldn't be bothered to go to the bank and get change or something. But
she was just like,
there was a point where like
she was saying though, she was like, this is a big problem for us. She was like, like explaining it, like. She wasn't just like, nah, get out of here, sorry. She was like, oh yeah, like recently over the last couple of years, you've got to like sign paperwork, right?
I'm not
for,
like
all of the stuff. So we were like, oh gosh.
I'm not questioning like her sincerity. I'm sure she believed it. I just don't think it's true. Is my state of mind there.
I mean,
but like
that's fine if you believe that.
Based on the factual knowledge I have, I don't believe that's correct. But,
fair enough. You should ask your girlfriend about that. Just
they definitely have like they definitely have like checks and balances. Like you will have to tell them what the money is for, but they will give you the money if you have a reason for it and they can trace it. It's not like they
I don't think they were withholding it. I think it was just a very long, drawn-out process, right? That's probably not very worth it. Okay, this is in now. This is good. Okay, the overclocker has stayed inside this time.
So now you can change the numbers on there. It won't change by default, but in there, the 8 and the 20. If you right-click the 20, you can probably turn it down to like 15 or 10. That's just like how many ticks.
Yeah, that goes down to 15.
Now, so now it's moving 8 items every 15 ticks instead of 20, and you can increase the 8 as well. I think by left-clicking it, or shift left-clicking it and control left-clicking it. You can change it a lot.
So this fills up, or this takes the stuff out of the diamond chest quicker.
Puts it in the that's correct.
Okay, and do I also need one for the part that puts items into the ender chest? No. Okay. All right.
I assume the ender chest is just like full at this point.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, what do we want to do here? Because I've got the other ender chest. Do I just connect? Do you want to just connect it up? I assume we want to process these, right? Unless we just want to keep it like manual for now because of all of the smelteries.
No, I think we should process it. I am, however, I'm in the process of making that happen, bud. Let me melt that down and let me put one of these in here. Let me take those out, I guess, for now. There we go. So I've got a bunch of scorched bricks, man. The Foundry's a little funky in that unlike the Smeltery where you can kind of cut corners, literally, you can't cut corners with the Foundry, man. The Foundry, you got to keep all of your corners.
Oh, it's got to be fully square.
Yeah, you got to be fully funded, man.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. And the base has got to be a full as well. Like this, you can't, there's no...
Yeah.
There's no cheese in it.
Yeah. No, like inset into the ground.
I mean, we could inset it into the ground if we wanted to, but like, I've not done that. Let me pull this down and pull this over. But yeah, no, especially if you're a small business, like at a certain point in time, if the majority of your payments are in card anyway, if you've got like, 5 payments that are in cash, the actual effort of taking, less than £100 to the bank to have it put it in. It's just
it's not worth it.
Somebody has to do that. That's somebody's kind of work time, right? To go and put it in the bank, and it's more effort than it's worth, man.
Yeah,
so there is a fee, quote unquote, to using cash, even though there is also a fee to using cards. So this is here. We do need
this is purple. Get out.
It is purple.
New color palette, man. Jeez.
New color palette dropped.
God.
Let me get a scorched tank. This guy right here. We don't have any nether quartz? That doesn't sound right. Can I craft that down? I can. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Crisis averted.
Crisis averted.
Yeah.
Good.
Crisis of confidence averted. Here we go. Let me stick this in the bank over here. You can make this much bigger as well, which we might do because, it's obviously not very large currently.
Yeah. This is
According to the book, man, the max size for this is 64 by. It's It's pretty big. Hold on, I checked it earlier, but it's way bigger than this can get. It might be like 16 by 16 by 64. So you can get like a really wide, really deep, really big boy going on, man.
Yeah, big, long, girthy, frickin'.
Yeah, exciting.
Foundry. Yeah. Purple. Scorched. Foundry.
I do also need
what is the advantage of this again? Is this a true 2x? Is that what we?
No. So this. Well, actually, hold on. Let me check that before I confirm or deny that it's. And a true 2x.
it only it doesn't alloy, right? That's other correct. Thing. Yeah. This
so
just
it's actually a little funky. Putting 1 raw iron into a smeltery gets you 1 ingot and 3 nuggets, right? So 1.3 ingots.
Yeah.
Putting it in the foundry, putting 1 raw iron in the foundry gets you 1 iron ingot and 3 molten nickel. Ingots.
Right.
No, nuggets, sorry. So you get like 3 nuggets of nickel. So you get like a couple of different things. The same is true with like gold. Gold, I think it's going to give you gold and copper. Yeah, so 1 ingot of gold
that's quite
and
good,
3 nuggets of copper. So it doesn't double. It's just a 1-to-1, but you do get like you
get more stuff. You get different things. Right, okay. That can be useful, actually. Because if the builder is mining stuff, that it mines a lot of one thing and not a lot of the other thing. Hopefully, you'll get some of the other thing as a byproduct of Foundry the first thing. Yeah, exactly. You get the chips on the side, Isaac, with the main included, right? Yeah,
you're a chip guy, man. You order chips. Like if they offer you, if they're like, do you want the salad or the chips? Are you a chip man?
Dude, I'm ordering chips. I order no salad. Although last time I was in a restaurant recently and they did offer the two, and I was good. I was a good boy. I picked the salad. I was like, I'm gonna have the salad, and I was glad. I felt better for it.
Yeah.
Because I'd already been eating too much that weekend.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna have this one salad to make up for everything, and that'll make me feel better, Isaac. And I did.
You did feel better. That's good.
I felt better, Isaac. Yeah, I know you're not much of a chip enthusiast, are you?
I'm not a chip enthusiast. No, I'm not a chip hater. I don't have a chip on my shoulder for chips. But like at the same time, I'm not a chip enthusiast, man. That's correct.
No, yeah, you're more of a
chip enthusiast.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the opposite of an enthusiast? I guess it depends on like, I guess like
yeah. Someone who's actively
against chips. Yeah, and I wouldn't say I'm actively against chips, but like I don't seek them out. Right, I don't go out of my way to find them.
The other opposite would be like amateur, right? Or beginner.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like if you're like a race car enthusiast or something, or like
an experience kind of level, right? Yeah. Or a noob.
Yeah.
You're a chip noob, Isaac.
That's true. I am.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, this is a bit bigger. So I think
how do we
Nick, if you put the ender chest above the foundry, I am about like a 1 block above the controller is all. Not you can just put it.
Actually, you want me to just
physically right there.
It.
Like
right, okay, like that.
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
I kind of wish it was vertical, but that's fine. So now
I quite like this actually. No, I quite like this. Look at this. It's like a freaking piston going in and out.
What we should be able to do here, man, is if we get another node, we should be able, this is just the faucet, it's going to pull out. We should be able to extract from the ender chest down just like straight into the foundry, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you could make another laser node and then like some more insert and extract cards and whatnot. Yeah, while you do that, I'm going to set up like actual automated lava for the foundry. Right now, we've not actually made any fluid pipes, but I think fluid pipes from the pipes mod are going to come in tremendously useful here. So I'm going to make our first batch. Have you seen this recipe, man, that lets you make 9 buckets if you craft 3 blocks of iron?
Oh,
like if you look at the iron bucket recipe, there's one that's just 3 iron ingots gets you 1 bucket, and then there's one that's 3 iron blocks gets you 9 buckets.
What the hell? I mean, I suppose it makes sense. There is a recipe that like consumes iron buckets, then yeah, why not? I guess.
Someone said, "Why would you say you're chip neutral?" I just like they're just fine.
Asking the hard questions there.
It is asking the hard questions. Like I don't know. Like I guess in the same reason that people are neutral on any food item, right? Like I just they're not. People really like chips, and I understand that people really like chips. I think chips are fine. Like I'm
it's
not
preference.
Yeah, it is a preference. It is a preference.
Yeah, that's what basically. Yeah,
and it's not a common preference, and I'm I'm aware of that. People.
No,
people
you're in the
love
minority.
Fries. I am,
Isaac. Yeah, it would be demonstrated by the global consumption of fries, which is very high.
Yeah. No, this is true. But like, I don't eat. You eat chips a lot at home, man. Like, do you make chips or like oven chips? Or
I make potato wedges, every now and then, but like, not chips.
But frequently, or infrequently.
Maybe like once a week, probably.
Right.
But if I've got a potato, that's what I'll do. Right. If I've just got a potato in the pantry that my mum's given me because she wanted to get rid of some potatoes, that's what I'll do with it.
Right.
Yeah, wedges.
And maybe someone said, are you more of a fries man? I'm using the term fries and chips interchangeably here. Which I know some people will disagree with, but when I say chips, I mean fries. When I say fries, I mean chips. Like there are differences, but like generally they're the same product, right? Like they're not vastly. Like I feel like I'm going to start something here by saying they're the same product. They are. I feel
careful, Isaac.
They're both fried potatoes, right? It's kind of the same
thing. Fried starchy goodness.
Yeah,
Isaac. Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's they're okay. We talked before, like if I go to McDonald's, I'm usually not getting fries. I'll just, I'll skip on the fries.
That's the verdict. Yeah. It's probably the more healthy choice.
The more healthy choice is to not go to McDonald's, I think.
Which
is
is
stay
good.
at home.
Oh, are you specifically talking about McDonald's?
Oh, I was just saying, like if I go to McDonald's, I will get fries.
Oh, yes.
Right. But like that's true of other establishments as well. Like, I will forego fries. There's just better food, right? This is the Australia time slot. They're all chips. Exactly. It's kind of the same in the UK as well. Everyone calls them chips.
That's true. Actually, we are catering to the Australia,
for those watching
Oceania,
this
Far
on
East times.
For those watching this on YouTube, the time zone at which we're streaming this is Australia friendly. Hence the lack of pushback in the Twitch in the YouTube chat from Americans. I guess who want to call them fries. But yeah, no, I just I just think there are better things to eat. Like I have there's a limit to the number of calories you can consume per day. That's not true, I guess, but like in my mind, I have a limit because I don't want to explode.
The limit that you want to.
Exactly, right? There's a limit to how many calories I would like to consume in a day.
Exactly.
And I would rather eat, what I perceive to be better calories than fries.
Yes. And what are those foods, Isaac? What are you
anything
swapping?
that has protein in it. I think is a better, that's not true actually. But usually that's the case, right? Like if I go to
it's like my old adage, right? If I was going to McDonald's, I used to not get fries. I just used to get chicken nuggets, right?
Yeah.
My old wives' tale, right?
Yeah. I'd say adage, but like adage, I like it.
I say adage, Isaac. Adage.
Sure. Right.
Yeah, it needs to sound like that. Okay. It can't sound too simple, Isaac.
Yeah. It's got to sound premium. Yeah.
Exactly.
According to my adage, I need to. Okay, could you get the nerd man? You want to put it under the
it's just going in between these two things here, right? Okay.
And then you need an extract card at the top and an insert card to the Foundry. And again, you can just they're both like they start as insert cards and you can change them to extract cards.
So the insert card is going, I assume it's
into the Foundry controller. You can just, so if you right click on any side, it'll open that side. So if you open up this side, you'll see it opens north, which means that south is what you want.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay. That
so it opens on the side that you right click on. Yeah.
Okay. So south, which is the Foundry, is insert, I assume. And then, oh no, it isn't, it's extract. And then.
No, south is insert. You're not extracting out of the Foundry, you're putting stuff into the Foundry, right?
Oh, that's correct, actually. Yes. Yeah. And then up, which is the chest, is extract. And then I've got an overclocker that's going into.
Also, hold on real quick.
Okay.
Before you put the extract card in, which is south is insert. I'm going to extract real quick.
Yes.
It's fine at the minute, it's just putting iron in there. But like, I've got a tag filter. I want to tag it so that it doesn't try putting like niter in there and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think here, on the south side, we can put in a tag. And then in the allow tag, we can do the same kind of, I was going to say forge colon Oz, but that's not what we want, is it? We want, I don't actually know what tag we want. Let me F3H this and let me look at like raw iron and see what tags are available. We probably want like forge ingot or something.
Some kind of like metal one.
Forge raw _ materials, I think, is what we want. So I think forge raw materials are the raw materials. Yes, so forge, hold on, let me go here, we're going to go forge, colon, raw _ materials. I think that's that. Yeah, I think that's correct. And then let's do add. Forge, wait, did I do that right? Forge, colon, raw _ materials. Yes, okay, well that's set to allow. Let me try setting that to insert again and see if that works. Not that. I want to set it to insert. And hopefully that's going to pull... Actually, I guess what we should do is I should put that on the extract, not on the insert. No, I want it on the insert, not on the extract. That's correct. It doesn't seem to have worked.
Yeah, I'm looking in the Foundry. It doesn't seem to be...
moving.
No.
Interesting. Hold on. Let me set the south again to extract, just so it doesn't do anything. And let's look again at this tag filter. Because it just says forge raw. It doesn't like, it seems to not accept.
Wait. Yes. Yeah, no. You reversed the direction of that to stop it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Forge, NBT.
It doesn't seem to want to, like when I put the colon in there, it seems to take the colon out for some reason. Like here it just says forge raw instead of forge colon raw materials. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
Which is all quick. Oh, hold on. Can I put, am I able to put an item in here, man, actually? I'm able to take this, put this item in here, and then, yeah, here we go. Forge raw materials, select that, add. Boom, done. Okay, that's better, because now you can see it's actually got the images there. Okay, good. Good. This will work. Back to south, set this to filter, and insert. So now it should only accept, there we go. So now we can do with more overclockers on the extract card, so the one that's set to up. If you put another overclocker or two in there.
Yeah, I've got one on me, and then the transfer amount, I can just increase, right? And then the speed I can decrease.
That's also correct.
Down to 15. There we go. Yeah, that looks like it's basically just keeping all of these slots full.
Good. Might need to increase our lava speed, like I'm adding more crucibles potentially to make it faster.
Right, to keep the fuel.
To keep the good times flowing.
Out. Okay. Yeah, because the campfire is already pretty good, right? So it's not like you can increase the fuel source much more.
That's just correct.
Just adding more of these. Oh, look at these. We've got pipes. These are pipes, aren't they? Yeah,
that's correct. Yeah.
Pipes. I should probably. Oh no, there's nothing to claim. Gosh, I thought with all these pipes and stuff, there'd be something to claim.
No claims,
Cryptics
man.
Robbed me of my future.
Of your dreams.
Of my hopes and dreams. I was hoping at least to get a little bit of cryptocurrency from this. Fine.
I do
Fine then.
Really prefer scorched glass. There's a scorched glass here that you can put. It lets you like see it. It makes this look like a big tank, basically, right?
Yeah.
And that looks nice. Oh, we do have create. Chat is right that we could get. I didn't even think about it, but we could get the create pump. I forget the name of it. It's probably like the mechanical pump or something. But if we get the create pump,
that sounds right. Yeah.
The create pump. Is it called a hose pulley? Yeah, the hose pulley. The hose pulley is a pump, but so you basically put it down and then you can use create kinetic energy to allow it to pump fluids out of like a body of liquid. If the body of liquid is sufficiently big enough, the hose pulley will, instead of picking up the liquids, it will just treat it as infinite and just produce the resource passively.
Okay.
The specific number you need is 10,000 blocks, which sounds like a lot, but I think it's a 21 by 21 by 21 area of lava, which the nether should have, right? If we go find a large lake of lava in the nether that is bigger than 21 by 21 by 21.
Okay, yes. Yeah, no, that sounds right.
Because 21 by 21 times 21 is 9,200. It's a bit bigger, maybe 23 by 23 by 23.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Bingo,
which isn't too bad.
But if we can find an area that big, then we can just put the hose plate down. It will just produce unlimited lava, and then the faster we can rotate using the create rotation, the faster it will extract, and then we can just use an ender tank to pump that through to the overworld if we wanted to get unlimited production. So last thing here, man, if we want to fully automate this, ideally, I think what would be good is if we could get, so we could put basins down, but basins are going to require that we get a full block of something before it actually works, right? And we do have a block, we've got 4 blocks of aluminum in here already, but I did make one of these iron gold casts, these ingot casts, sorry, between streams. This is just pulling an ingot of gold over a regular ingot. And so real quick, what I'm thinking here is we can make use of 1 scorched drain. If we do like this and this, we can then set this to extract, and that's just going to start filling up. And then from there, you know, we could just do like a line of hoppers underneath here into, for now, maybe like a chest, but ideally, Nick, in the not so distant future, it would be good if we could get a draw controller, right? Down somewhere so we can start storing all our stuff. So do you get a chest, man, to put down?
Let me just grab one. Yeah, let me just quickly whip a bog standard chesteroni. There it is. So this is going... Well,
just in the ground. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, there we go.
Boom. And there we go. So that's going to work. And obviously, the more of these we have down, the faster we can extract. And the fact that it's ingots, I think, is going to work tremendously well.
Better,
occasionally, we're going to end up in a situation where, like, we might not get a full ingot's worth.
Just pull some nuggets out or something like that. Yeah.
That's why I want to have,
probably get there eventually.
That's the case. That's why I want to have, like, 5... or more even, because obviously you can also do like,
get backed up.
You know, you could do this as well and have, you know, 10 casting tables down. At that point, if one of them does back up on nickel nuggets, for example, it's got 3 of them, it's on a full ingot, everything else can keep going, and eventually when we smelt our iron, it will get to that point and it will fill up and it'll all be good, right? But yeah, so the trickiest part here is just making more of these seared casting tables, because they're made from seared brick, right? And like, the seared brick is the reason I made this in the first place, because we can smelt the grout in the foundry to double up its production, right? But smelting the grout, but then pulling it out, you have to pull out one seared ingot at a time, right? Via the
casting table, and that's because if you pull it out in block form, that's different, isn't it? They don't. I assume they don't, like, you can't craft down basically from the basin. You just have to pull the ingot form out.
Correct.
Yeah. Which is, that's a bit of a pain in the arse.
So we got to pull them out. I'm such an idiot. Can I melt this down? I can't melt this down. Okay, here we go. There we go. The good thing is we can kind of, I don't know if we need this big of a smeltery anymore, man. We can kind of deconstruct this smeltery. You could smelt these seared bricks back into the liquid seared brick, and then you can pull them out
okay, that's good.
Like
that's
this. Not like that, like...
You want to turn this into more basins, basically.
More casting tables, yes, not basins.
Tables,
like
that's
specifically.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Bingo. Could you make a draw controller? Is that like legal?
Let me have a look. Let me see. You know what? Have I already made one? I've already made one.
A draw controller? Wow.
Yeah, I made one some time ago. Yeah, I've got one.
Good.
This is from when I mistook simple storage for storage drawers, and the first thing I made was a drawer controller. So I could put this down.
Well, so I think we can use somewhere. We can use laser IO to move the stuff from this chest to the drawer controller, so we can put the drawer controller wherever we want. Really.
Okay. We'll probably want to have a think about where we want drawers.
Yeah, because we're going to need a ton of drawers. We want one for every ingot. We want one for every, like, useful mob drop. And then I think it would be useful to have one for, like, a lot of the elements and compounds that we have, because we're getting a lot of, like, silicon dioxide that's probably going to clog up our chests in a massive way. Yeah. But over here, this is working, man. So I'm kind of partly tearing down the smeltery, putting the seared bricks back in. That makes seared stone, and then I've got this automated here. So this is pulling out seared stone ingots.
Nice.
And every time we get
tables,
7 of those, we can craft a table. And we are going to have to make more ingot casts, but that's also fine, right? The ingot casts are not expensive to make. It's just 1 gold per ingot cast, which is super easy because we've got quite a bit of gold. So things are looking pretty good here, man.
Good.
And next time we'll get those drawer controllers down, we'll get the storage drawers down, we'll automate the production of those, we'll set up a trash can to get rid of extra stuff from the mob farm, because already, Nick, we mentioned it at the end of the last episode, but already over here, this thing is
full up. Yeah,
but look at the ground, look at the items on the floor.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely need to sort this out.
I'm gonna put in a temporary measure, Nick, which is just
To throw away everything that isn't that's currently getting picked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything that's not in this chest is going to get deleted for now, so we don't cause just obscene amounts of lag. And let's sleep, man. Because
let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in your bed.
Oh my god, you're in my bed. I got confused. I was like, I walked past there, past the smeltery. I was like, because my bed's always on the far side. Okay, here we go. Oh damn, this one's it's a bit musty in here, man.
Nick, don't worry about it. Okay, it's you're welcome, is what I should say for the extra mustiness. Flippin' heck, Nick, however, all of those problems are, of course, problems for future Nick and future Isaac, because alas, we're out of time for this episode of Encrypted _.